It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And up next is Darius Slay, who's been...
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year, is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
But hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
And leading them out, a rookie who led Fresno State to a pair of 10-win seasons. 4th-round pick, it's Jake Haener.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, up over 130 yards and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
They go play action here, Purdy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. Here's Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was looking for Kyren Williams out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Lions defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
2nd and 6. Haener here from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll take this down to the 33. The Lions had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Haener from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Haener on 1st and 10. Incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Throwing. Haener.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 5 catches, 55 yards.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Purdy.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Running from the gun with Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. The Lions on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Haener.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're
Here's a diving catch right side. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. A 1st down carry for Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Here's Haener looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Flushed out right. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And they're able to add on to their advantage.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. Well, this 1st half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Fielded at about the 28. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Henry up the middle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some.
Touchdown! Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up, because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, it's Purdy.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They begin with Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Haener sets to throw it.
He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
To throw is Haener.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Haener looking to throw. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And bulldozing his way through.
And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Haener here to throw it.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Haener will throw it again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Haener.
And he comes back with one complete.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. The Bears,
well, we're in the
excellent
latter
games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on what should be a very tough opponent.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll drop to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Haener wants to throw it again. Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
So certainly, and now as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Hayner from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Throwing. Hayner. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to try and do this himself.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Henry again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Screen play set up for Williams.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Purdy's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to give it. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Purdy from the gun. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
DJ Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
The Broncos send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Hayner. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. This one swung out to Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Purdy sets up to throw again. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Purdy now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jonathan Bullard providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Sanders' kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he returns this to the 22. And Detroit getting set to go now. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, here's Haener.
And that'll be incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Off the play fake, Haener.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
DJ Waddle
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Back to throw, Purdy.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Purdy.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now he'll try to run with this.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Haener looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. A handoff running left, Henry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Inside handoff, Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Haener. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
First play, and Young is going to throw it.
And incomplete to open things up.
You talk about this Rams defense.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all?
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack.
Here comes the Bears punter now.
Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Prescott. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Calvin Ridley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Young on 3rd down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Quentin Williams
in there to bring him down, and that is is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returning it, here's Hamler. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. First down, Prescott. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Prescott looks to throw on first. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And the Rams at 10-2 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the gun, it's Taylor. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Taylor. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Rashad Bateman from 3 yards out. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Young off play action. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. You talk about this Rams defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Hamler now on the return. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one complete downfield to Johnson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bull. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Running left, Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now Spears to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Young. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That one's taken in by Spears. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Looking to throw, Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Prescott on 1st down. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He'll find Bateman once more. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Gets past one man. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Across the middle and into the hands of Ridley. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Prescott now. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Spears. Takes it to about the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Young to throw it. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Young's throw there incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
1st down, Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Johnson on the return. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return, and the Bears take over. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 36.
It'll be Young again. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Young. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
That throw by Young incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And Young's throw there incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal could change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out look real sharp in the second half.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Devin Lloyd came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
14-yard line.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Wishnowsky on to punt as he sends this one away. Johnson to return it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Bateman. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Now Dak on the option left. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Touchdown, LA! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Rams are able to widen their advantage. Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Off the play fake, Young. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Bears first down.
Now a first down throw for Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Young. And it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Down the right sideline. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there. 54 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. First down, Young. And this is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Young to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A first down throw for Prescott. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Prescott. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Oh, good move. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
They'll start on the ground with Spears. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. The Spears with another carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now here's Young. Zaccheaus here hauling it in. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Olamide Zaccheaus. 69 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 27-yard line.
Now Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 11.
Penny up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Young, that one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
A first down throw for Young.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Rams' 43-yard line.
It'll be Young again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Now Young. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Young now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A second down throw for Young. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Spears. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown! Olamide Zaccheaus. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings it 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Taylor. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a give to Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for L.A., the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year.